Thursday. Welcome to the Matrixxx Groove Hour. Thursday, May 23rd, 2019. T-minus 4 days to Mama Matrixx's birthday. Oh my gosh, my mom. Amazing, amazing woman, and thank you for all of your support. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't be here today helping everybody think for themselves and teaching and learning and with you all together. And also want to bring on my partner in justice at Shady Grooove today. Shady.
Matrixxx, Anon's Patriots. What another wonderful, glorious day. This is just another Thursday, but to Anon's, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing because we were right. We were right again. Unfortunately, I don't like to be right. But we said yesterday that Neon Revolt was, in fact, with the MAGA coalition due to his fake attack with Doug Stewart, and then outing Praying Medic, who I consider 100% patriot. There's no doubt in my mind that Praying Medic is 100% patriot. Then Neon Revolt went after us, and it just kind of made things clear. And let's get into it because, I thought we were going to be done with all this yesterday, but new revelations happen every day. You know what I'm saying? So here is logical thinking always wins. And this is a Q post. Attempts to divide this movement draws light to their true intentions. And I think that's pretty amazing. Q post. So let's show you this centripetal 4C. Let's watch this. Living right, you won't like Neon anymore. The Maggot Coalition, 2017 to 2019. Rest in pieces. And I'm telling you, these people are absolute, what do we call them? Scum of the earth, Shady?
Lunatic is a polite term.
Yeah. So revelations today, the Maggot Coalition treasurer Ginger McQueen says it was a joint effort with 0 Hour and Neon Revolt. She has helped tremendously over the last few months, speaking about taking down Storm is upon us. And there is your treasurer from thanking Neon Revolt, guys. Okay. Apparently 0 Hour is going after me next because we are poop holes and have woke a legend, apparently. And mind you, the word woke is a liberal term. I really can't stand when people say woke. And these MAGA coalition people say MAGA. I say MAGA, and so does our president. And you guys, I just wanted to bring you this because Neon Revolt came into our chat room yesterday and exposed himself, guys. And we exposed him. Then Ginger McQueen says, no, Matrixxx figured out yesterday that Neon was working with us at the MAGA coalition, so we decided to make it public. Watch the video at about 1:13. Oh, so it was all disinformation. When I was really confused and concerned, I saw Neon going after Matrixxx. That fight is real. I am treasurer of the MAGA coalition. Neon is our asset and has been for some time. All right, and so now we're tying all this together. And remember, this goes up to Alex Jones and foreign ABC companies too, guys, okay?
And it goes into all of the stuff that Q was really pointing you to the Patriot reality and how they were going to subvert the movement and how they were going to implant themselves. And what you guys are seeing here is an example of problem, reaction, solution, the way they create the problem and then incite the reaction and then attempt to have platforms taken down, people attacked, send in their minions, the bots and stuff. So this is really huge, everyone.
That's right. And this is also a warning to the Patriot soapbox people like Conscious Abe and people that are with the MAGA coalition as well. You guys need to wake up and realize that anybody attacking any Patriot. Now, Shady and I do not ever attack anybody. We only are, when our backs are against the wall and we have to take a defensive position is when we just tell you the facts. These are not attacks. These are called facts, and facts matter. Shady, do you want to speak on that really quick?
Yeah, well, it really is very simple. I am not exerting any force on any patriot anywhere. We recognize that there are three types of people. There are traitors, there are patriots, and there's the in general uninformed public. The in general uninformed public who are asking questions are not the enemies. I don't care what side of the aisle they are on. They are not the enemies. If they decide from seeing information that's getting ready to come out in the D class and all this stuff that they still want to be in a liberal mindset, that is their choice. But those are not the enemies. The enemies are the traitors. Q has pointed us to the traitors. The enemies are the infiltrators. Q has pointed us to the infiltrators, and they are showing themselves to you because desperation that you see in Nancy Pelosi when she comes up to that microphone like she did a little bit ago is the same desperation you're seeing in Neon Revolt and all of these other people. It's happening simultaneously in the Q universe, just like it is in the mainstream media universe.
So Leah says, Neon Revolt's been very helpful. No, he hasn't. He's dividing the movement. Do you get it? Do you get it? And I also want to just let you know, and I'm just frustrated that people do not see through this. I'm showing you facts right here. Yesterday, here's JB. This guy doxed SD Cali from the Patriot Soapbox, and it says, well, sorry, Joe, and he's MAGA Coalition. And he also let us know that they use this software called Twitter Attacks. These are the bots with 128 followers, 300 followers. That's it. But these are their bots, guys. So when you see somebody talking bad against me or Shady or you, it's these bots. It's these bots, guys. You guys
and
are
they're trying to trigger
bots.
you into. They're trying to trigger you into getting in a conversation with them, so that you say something that Twitter can just say is against their rules and get rid of your account.
And I showed you that these people are also with Mike Rothschild, and now we see that they're with Will Sommer as well. Do you guys get this is a whole now I want you guys to be careful. Yeah, and I want you guys to be, I mean, don't bring me Daily Beast sauce, guys. Source. Don't bring me Daily Beast sources. Don't bring me Crop Duster Anon sources. Don't bring me MAGA Coalition sources of stuff that I'm doing. Because if you do that, you are now helping the deep state. Okay? And patriots protect patriots. Patriots don't attack them. Patriots understand that we have a First Amendment. Patriots understand that we have a Constitution. And, with being truly free, we're not going to agree with everybody's freedom. But they have the freedom to be free. Okay?
That's right.
All right, so this JB guy is, well, sorry, Joe, didn't work, but I warned you, some 5,000 reports, because they use something called Twitter Attacks, okay? Tweet Attacks. It's a Chinese company. It's $500. The reason why I know this is because we did a video on this. I should have pulled that up, showing Mike Rothschild with 0 Hour, with all these people, MAGA Coalition people, Doug Stewart, all of them. They're all working together, people.
So you think the Chinese would have interest in shutting Q down, huh, Matrixx?
Yeah. Now, it does appear they got Joe M. Yes.
They did.
And now, I want you guys to be careful, because they do want you to go to Gab and follow Joe M. Because that splits the movement, you see? So just be careful. I mean, get a backup Gab account. That's fine to see Joe M and whatnot, because Joe M should not be taken down. He has the freedom. I'm all for it. But I want you to be careful, because they do want you to go to Gab. And who's on Gab?
Neon Revolt?
Oh, interesting. Now, I am Jeff Peterson. They spelled my name wrong, so they're not really that good of anons. 0 Hour is taking me down next, apparently. Okay? So I want you guys to all go to this site right here. I'm blocked, though. This is the 0 Hour, and report this guy. I mean, we don't use tweet attacks. We don't use bots, but that's 0 Hour 1's thing. But see, this is their MO. They block me. And I just want you guys to understand, this is not a game. Okay? This is not a game. Free speech and truth will win. Okay? So the treasurer of the MAGA Coalition says, Neon Revolt, I would like to extend a very warm welcome on behalf of the MAGA Coalition. We are delighted to finally have the opportunity to publicly count you among our friends and share the light to our mutual ambitions. And then she points to where we exposed. Let's go check it out. Points to former members as method to shield. Acted like he was in a fight with Doug Stewart. We are being bombarded for a reason.
I'm pretending like you're exposing Doug Stewart. That just means it was time to show us, right, Neon?
That's right. Linda Hostler, thank you so much. God bless you. We are being bombarded for a reason. Look for key words to be repeated by many. Controller and controlled rollout. P-A-Y-Triot, guys. Have you ever heard that word before? Where do you think? Grifter. Boomers. This is all the same people. Fake news and full panic. Less than 10. When they can't attack the information provided, they attack the messenger. Define deflection. Logical thinking. Shill count high. All right. The numbers don't always equate to days. The facts, watch multiple version. Incorrect interpretations pushed as statements of fact often lead to pitfalls. Stranglehold, choke tactic used by attackers. Where have we seen that? Increase in attacks, deplatform, shill infiltration, MSM fake, MAGA direct links to terrorism, acts of violence only demonstrates validity and close proximity of justice to pain. D-class. Wow. Coordinated between shills and Twitter. I mean, do you guys... Q has been warning us about all of this for many times now. Yeah, he has. And again, it was a fake fight with Neon Revolt and Doug Stewart. Fake fight. Doug Stewart went ahead and dropped information on Discord servers, and it's the same guy. Neon Revolt is now in that server that Doug Stewart got the information with, and the suspicions that server was compromised by MAGA Coalition is now 110% confirmed.
Boom.
So they've got they've got you guys thinking that it's not okay to exercise your freedom of speech and speak somewhere and all that stuff. But if you have an interesting story, you can expect most of these people to dox you, call your place of employment and get you fired, call up human resources at your college, 412 Anon, and try to get you expelled, operate as a team to engage you hate in willful disregard. These are all the people. If you've been a target of cyberbullying, cyber harassment, cyber stalking, and had any of these people call your school, place of employment, IRS, FBI, local, state, and police friends, or family trying to deprive you of your right to education, income, right to liberty and freedom, we want to hear from you. Tell us your story. And on here, you've got Gingrich of PA, Ginger McQueen, New York City Guns, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Real Doug Stewart, TJ Magai, Athene, Merlin DeFango, Lisa, Catcher JB, which is the JB guy that I just showed you that took credit for the tweet attack bot on Joe M. Will Summer. Oh, Will Summer, the Daily Beast. Interesting. Are you guys seeing it now? Travis View, Anti-School for the Win, Spy the Liar. I believe real. 0 hours on here. Carpe Donktum, guys. These are the people. Fulcrum News.
So any of those people there supportive of Q?
No, they hate Q.
They all attack Q.
They attack Q, absolutely.
And Q is only bringing the message of patriotism, freedom, and support of MAGA.
Marilyn Monroe, yes. To your question, Conscious Abe is MAGA Coalition. I've got evidence that he was in the Patriots United server with that crop duster person right here that Neon is now a part of, okay? So yes, Conscious Abe, MAGA Coalition. There's also several more that I also suspect because they
wanted to give a little shout out to Neon. I noticed that you came on Discord all of a sudden after a few times I tried to communicate with you back in the fall and tried to get you to come over and work with us and help us on Discord. And you couldn't get on Discord, but you can run right over to Patriots United and start attacking us. Wow, really interesting, bud.
Yeah.
Welcome to Discord.
There's Douglas Stewart. Hey, Doug.
He's in here. Yeah, he came to see us, Matrixxx.
No, Doug, I love you. Douglas Stewart.
Yeah.
Neon did so much damage, and he's not done. No,
he's not done. No,
he's not done
that's all right.
exposing himself, Douglas. Thank you, buddy. You're awesome. Dead Cat and Thumper? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, guys, there's Doug Stewart. What's up, brother? I know you're just being paid, and you've got several, counts of felons against you as well. So, God bless you, brother. I don't hate you. I just, don't respect what you're doing here on Twitter. I don't hate anybody for that matter. So, yeah, but that's their MO. They get a lot of criminals. Also, I want to go back to this account, Centripetal 4C, because there's a funny video of Miss Ginger McQueen. And we actually are the ones that triggered her for this. It's hilarious. Let me find her. Let's see. Let me just see if this is it. Here it is. This is it. Ready? This is us. So when she's in the pink shirt, that's us.
I I'm a terrible actress.
You are so right. I'm really messed up in the head.
Don't come at me with that. Do not ever, ever say that again.
I'm really messed up in the head.
Yeah, you got it.
It's so cool. I am really, really happy about it. And
I'm a terrible actress.
oh, really? I am. You know something that Adam and Glenn pointed out? I am majoring in an extra layer of crazy.
I've had people say that to me multiple times.
And they can't do anything. There's nothing they can do.
That's because I'm not a fucking actress.
And the thing is, I am
Insane.
It can't be said enough. I love it. I love it. I would give anything.
Taking your money and your time.
It makes me laugh every single time.
I'm dividing MAGA.
I love it. I love it.
So, I just want to say I'm a bad actress.
I hate it, myself included. But that's pretty much all I have to talk about because I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, and somebody says don't disrespect. That's what 288,000 buys you guys. A fake pack. All right, and that's what this. Let's go ahead and play this one too. Oh wait.
Let me tell you, you stupid fuck.
Oh yeah, I don't want to play that one. I will not stoop to that. Let me just see. Where's the one I wanted to play? This one right here.
Crap about everyone from Bill Mitchell down to Ann Vandersteel down to everyone. They're just dissing everyone. Brandon Dilley, everyone. Praying Medic. They're just going down, down, down. They're just horrible. Look, she looked almost normal. And then, look at the other picture of, that's Ann and I. And that's in Georgia at the mega meetup. And look at her there. She looks normal. What happened? She's like demon possessed, and then she goes into this angry tirade. Yeah, you guys are making chunks of cash and you're spending it on yourselves. That's the difference. And these people, please do not give them another dime. MAGA coalition is not MAGA. It's not making America great. It's really attacking Q is what they're doing. And they're all coming together to split up our party. What is the premise of your whole company is to attack, Q supporters, attack anyone that you can lay your hands on. Anyway, I got out of my system. So that's what's happening with Mega Coalition. That's what they're up to. And their whole platform is to attack us. If you ever see her.
Yep, and they say MAGA coalition too, just so you know. So here's New York City Guns.
You think I need these pills?
This is the MAGA coalition pack that represents Donald
or this
Trump.
One?
And they're on the advisory board.
I'm the kind of person that's nice. I'm squeaky fucking clean.
Sorry about that, guys.
I don't need to listen.
He's trying to do an impression of Bill Mitchell. So, they've got so much. Let's check this out. They're exposed, guys. So I guess, that's just a video. So these guys are lunatics, just so you know. And let's go ahead and look at what Q posts about them. Let's go to the MAGA coalition here really quick. I mean, obviously, those who left majority did not have a choice. All remain pro-MAGA and loyal to POTUS. Why are we attacked by pro-MAGA? The establishment runs very deep, logical thinking. And guess what, guys? We have pretty much exposed them for you. Through Q. I mean, this is all Q decodes, guys. These guys right here, numbers do not always equate to days. Let me see. Increase in attacks, deplatform. So they deplatformed Joe M. They're trying to go after me. Shill infiltration, MSM, fake MAGA direct, links to terrorism acts and violence only demonstrates the validity of those and close proximity to justice and pain. Then we've got so much effort to kill a LARP. Nothing to see here. I mean, look at Doug Stewart's out there worrying about you guys, and because
Neon Revolt was here yesterday worrying about us.
Douglas Stewart. Hey, Vega, leave it. Leave Doug Stewart. I don't want him deleted. I don't want his comments deleted. I want him up. I want him exposed. Please. Please, he's exposing himself. Let him. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate it. Keep going. Let's see. Here's the MAGA coalition ties with Seb Gorka, people. Just so you know, Catherine Gorka of Threat Management Knowledge Group is a big contributor. Here's the Threat Management Group. Now they gave MAGA coalition paid them. Right, or payor, right? Yeah, customer payor. So there you go. This is how they're laundering the money to do Operation FUHQ. This is how they're doing the operation against us right now. The PAYtriot, FUHQ turned into PAYtriot, because it's okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll just throw in real quick what he's referring to there. FUHQ was a GitHub document where they were logging all Twitter accounts who were connected, tweeting about, or had anything to do with Q or moving Q information around on the internet.
That's right. And yeah, I know Vega.
Sponsored by Hillary Clinton.
We are too, right? So another 60K recipient from MAGA Coalition. Website gone. However, it's back up. We've got it. It's just a platform to attack Q people. Anon says, Q digging on MAGA Coalition shows obvious fraud. Also, those associated are nonstop attacking and obviously coordinated. Why would a PAC attack us? This in itself shows it's fake. This PAC also engages known shills frauds. Do we dig? Many reported to the IRS. Now, some organizations, this is what Q's response is, some organizations do not have good intentions. Due diligence required. We highlighted this particular organization as one example, and we just saw the presidential PAC just go ahead and get taken down. So I believe MAGA Corp is next. And here's the open secrets about their, fraudulent reportings. Follow the money, track donations versus expenses, admin, fundraising, strategy and research, etc., etc. Expenses highly inflated. Monthly installment payments made to names who can attract more donations. Seb Gorka, the wheel. How much donated money was actually spent promoting MAGA, pro-MAGA candidates indirectly versus internal costs or wheel costs? And here's how you report them to the IRS. When you offer better goods and services for free, there is no longer a need to donate, purchase, and or follow those who would use such platforms to enrich themselves, hence the attacks. Logical thinking always wins. Attempts to divide the movement draws light to their true intentions. This is about survival of our nation, our world, not funding scams. End of topic. Keep your eye on the ball, Q. And boy, we have got our eye on the ball with this MAGA coalition, guys. And so just wanted to, guys, let you know that we have outed Neon Revolt as part of the MAGA coalition. They have admitted, I did a video with them and showed them with Mike Rothschild, with 0 Hour, Mike Rothschild, Doug Stewart. You were there. You remember. Doug, can you confirm that for me, that you guys do work with Will Smith and Rothschild? Can you just, confirm that for us, please? I bet he doesn't. So anyways, or maybe he will. I mean, he's actually been pretty nice in here, right? Yeah, don't delete Doug's comments. Right. I want Doug to speak. I really do, because, I'd love him to come on the show if he wants to sometime, because, we have truth. I worked with Will Smith on only a movie. Okay. So you got ties to Hollywood's interesting. All right, so let's talk about, with that, Doug, we're going to move into what the real cult is. The ones that you guys are trying to figure out and
how to cover up.
Right, you guys are projecting that we're a cult, yet here is the real cult that we need to expose. This is NXIVM, Hillary Clinton, Doug Stewart. I mean, Doug Stewart loves you, these guys, I'm sure. Doug, are you paid by Hillary or MAGA Coalition? I'm just trying to figure out.
I think he's probably getting a little bit on both sides. You know how these guys are. They don't like it coming from one stream.
Yeah. Oh, Doug. Yeah. Is Will Sommer, is he on the MAGA Coalition? Is he in it? Right. Just wondering. But this is the real cult, guys. This is it right here. This is the full NXIVM connections that were found or have been brought to, by the brilliant Anon's attention. Special thanks to the many Anons that made this possible. This is a very hard to see documentation, but I've got all the sauce right here. Basically, the NXIVM connections continue are as follows. NXIVM to Epstein, Gillibrand, John McCain, the AZ Mafia, the Dalai Lama, and Lama Tenzin's affair with Sarah Bronfman. Now, remember, Sarah Bronfman is of the Illuminati bloodline, okay? And the Bronfmans ran the drugs, probably the children for the Oppenheimers and the Vanderbilts.
It's probably who El Chapo worked for.
And they also run Canada. Okay?
That's right.
And we're going to see more Bronfman Canada connections here.
The country.
Yeah, future proves past, man. I'm telling you. Yes, that's who that is, Viking Scott, unfortunately. All right, so this is it right here. Richard Branson appears in Epstein's Little Black Book. Trudeau, there's your Canada Bronfman connection. SNC Lavalin, Neil Bruce, CEO, Emma Griffin, Bruce's wife. Stephen Bronfman's cousin, Sarah, Emma Griffin, works at Claridge Stevens investment firm in Canada. Bassett Ije, I can't say that, married to Sarah Bronfman, Libyan, who tried to gain power in his home country post-Gaddafi, a.k.a., remember Hillary? We came, we saw, we killed him, huh? Al-Sadi Gaddafi from Libya. All right, so this is Justin Trudeau's connections to NXIVM, the real cult that they don't want you looking at. Okay, this is NXIVM connected alleged Justin Trudeau, the hip, cool, anti-Trump Canadian Prime Minister who bears a strange physical resemblance to Fidel Castro, is in real trouble. Former Canadian Attorney General Jody Wilson-Raybould testified before a country at the House of Commons that Trudeau pressured her to reach a settlement with SNC Lavalin, a large Canadian engineering company that charged with serious crimes, namely giving bribe to the Libyan government. The Libyan government when it was under control of Muammar Gaddafi. Mr. Wilson-Raybould was forced from her post in January. The scandal exploded February 7th with her story in the Globe and the Mail. All right, so that's that one. Then we've got Saad Gaddafi was supposedly working on development issues, specifically making Libya a new Hong Kong in North Africa. Instead, it was all about sex. Okay? If you look at this article, let's just go ahead and go to the article, Shady. Hang on one second. If you go to this article, SNC Lavalin affair, let me make it bigger for you guys and move that. SNC Lavalin affair is alleged bribery, political intrigue with a major cover-up, and is all that was missing was sex. Now we have the sex component. A report by Montreal Le Presse newspaper says that SNC Lavalin allegedly paid for sex-filled trips across Canada for the son of the late Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi. Naked dancers, porn movies, and many, many prostitutes, the story states. Saad Gaddafi was supposedly working on development issues, specifically making Libya a new Hong Kong in North Africa. Instead, it was all about sex and sex trade. The total bill was more than $30,000, and one Vancouver escort agency charged as much as $10,000 for a single session. Bills from the escort agency ranged from $600 to $7,500 per session. And here's is that Glenn? It looks like Glenn. That guy? Oh, no, that's not Glenn. It looks like him, though, doesn't it? From MAGA Coalition?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, God, that guy is so ugly. All right, so Hillary's 30,000 fans and her cult following. So this is the real cult, guys. The purported scheme was run out of Arkansas when Bill Clinton was governor and reinvented himself as the head of an upstate group, accusing of being a cult. You guys are calling me a cult? I can't believe it. His devotees have pumped thousands into Hillary Rodham Clinton's presidential run. Executive and top associates of Albany-based NXIVM Group. Where does Hillary and Bill live? Where do we live again? Do we live up there near Albany, Shady?
Yeah, I think you're like neighbors almost.
Oh, down. We don't have anything to do with this cult.
It's just close to you, right?
Right. Yeah. Oh man. So so executives and top associates of Albany's NXIVM Group, among their family members, donated $29,900 to Clinton's presidential campaign, according to federal records. On March 14, April 13, records show that a dozen contributions poured into Clinton coffers from NXIVM, an executive and group awareness training organization led by Brooklyn-born Keith Raniere, 47 years old. Most were from the first-time political donors, each giving their $2,300 maximum. The revelation comes in on the heels of Norman Sue, who he was a bundler, right? Raised $1.5 million in campaign contributions contributions for the Clintons and other Democrats, even though he was technically a fugitive and a fraud from fraud charges in California. Sue jumped bail in early September and was nabbed and locked up in California. But in his previous incarnation, the Svengali-like Raniere ran a $30 million multi-level scheme. Pyramid scheme, guys. Now we get to the Trudeau Nexium Libya connection thread. This is by Sharp Edge. Sharp Edge does a lot of great work. It's at the Sharp Edge 1. We'll just kind of just breeze it real quick. That is the speaker made this awesome graphic. I mean, they are all tied together, guys. This is Justin Trudeau has dismissed calls to resign amid explosive allegations from Canada's ex-attorney general, who testified that the Prime Minister tried to pressure her to drop a bribery probe into the Quebec firm. Justin Trudeau is done. He should be, right? Trudeau said the donations by his former AG, Jody Wilson-Raybould, she just testified in Parliament in meticulous detail. How Trudeau and his staff tried to get her to drop criminal charges against the corrupt company revealed here. That's the SNC Lavalin Group, right? Head by CEO Neil Bruce, who stated, quote, that all of the challenges he could be facing, fighting ongoing corruption and fraud charges that involve the family of Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi, are not the worst. Ben Davis, hey, what's up? We got that. So that's that thread there. We can go through that. So here we go. Revealed Justin Trudeau's close advisor helped move huge sums offshore. Who? Shady?
What?
Who?
Stephen Bronfman?
No, say it isn't so.
You mean a person with a bloodline name that kept the bloodline name in public?
Right. Hey, yeah. Here's
so they think people don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So we did it in our Paysur thread. We showed you that the Bronfmans ran drugs with the Oppenheimers and the Vanderbilts and run California. And here's a future proves past, Shady. They don't want us prattling about this, do they?
No, they don't want any prattling.
No prattling. You guys have
They think we don't know what they're saying with that. And so forth.
Right. And here's Sarah Bronfman's husband, Basis Ije, has ties to Muslim terrorist and cult leader Raniere. This is out of the Niagara Reporter. These are all the connections, guys. We're going through it all, and this is what's called facts matter. So bringing Daily Beast reports and saying that I'm cult and in a cult and stuff with no fact. I've got facts on Nexium. There are no facts like this against me or anybody else, and that's what people have to start understanding. This is why I'm showing you guys the truth. Okay.
And this is why we're being attacked, because we are focusing on the bloodline control of your country and the Federal Reserve's puppet strings that are being pulled by these people.
That's right. QD 17 Q dollars. Oh, wow. Thank you. Keep up the good work, Matrixxx and Shady. I support your important work 100%. And God bless you, QD. You're absolutely amazing. You've been amazing, and I sincerely thank you 110%, man. And miss you, too, by the way. So this is married to the Nexium leader, Sarah Bronfman, one of the leaders of Nexium, and also an Illuminati bloodline, okay, Bronfmans. And she's the daughter of Edgar M. Bronfman Sr. The late Mr. Bronfman was billionaire businessman and longtime president of the World Jewish Congress. Mr. Bronfman was also a chairman of his family's Seagram Liquor Company from 71 to 2000 when the company was sold, right? So Libya Herald reports that Al-Sadiq Abd al-Ramahan, oh man, these names, I can't get them all the time.
You're doing all right. Go ahead.
Ali al-Gharani
You're doing better than me.
Supports Basis Ije, who in September re-entered the political arena, calling on Libyans to overthrow the Libyan government and install him as president. Now you see why the Obama, Hillary, State Department wanted to take over Libya. Are you guys getting it now? Because Gaddafi
and the way they were, I mean, it was just a slaughter over there, man. Mm-hmm. What they did over there was unreal to that country that was a modern country.
Oh, we got a really good comment. SME Lennox, I can't believe you are latching on to something Ginger McQueen said as fact. You talk about what liars they are until it fits your narrative. Okay. Whatever you say. Tiger Lily, because I can do what I bloomin' want and I won't have any more control over me. Oh, Tiger Lily, God bless you. Thank you. We know who they are, and we've got a lot more, just so you know. We've got a lot more of this scam that they have been perpetrating on us, just so you know.
And it runs deep.
It runs really deep. Runs really, really deep. Yes, so Levi says NXIVM was founded in New York, where they are about to lift statute infill limitations for victims of child abuse. This is big. You are absolutely right, Levi.
Yes.
Absolutely. By Max says, God bless you guys for what you do. You speak the truth, and the truth is like a lion. Set it free, and it will do its own thing. God bless you. And Mac, I hope you're doing well. I've been praying and thinking about you as well, and I can't wait for Friday. Claridge represents the interest of the Bronfman family and is actively involved in the management of a diverse portfolio of investments in private equity, hedge funds, public equities, and real estate. So this is their Claridge. It's their website, basically. Claridge Capital. This is a Bronfman company where they're moving their money around. So the NXIVM leader, this is yesterday news, breaking news, that NXIVM leader wanted to branding ceremonies to be like human sacrifices. And this is from the New York Post. This is called facts, guys. Facts matter. Okay? Facts matter.
And this is what's coming. A lot of this stuff is coming out in this case that's ongoing, and you are not hearing a peep about it. Not even on Fox News.
No,
very, very few people are talking about this case that's going on and the connections. It's not just Senator Gillibrand. Look at her. Look at her father. Her father might have been involved in the start of the NXIVM cult. So. This goes deep, and it's all about the surfacing of it. This was their plan, the globalist plan. They thought they were going to bring out their religion and convince everybody of a globalist tyrannical state, and then they were going to continue to destroy the world, which is what they've been doing. Pollution and the stuff that's going on your planet isn't an accident, everyone. It is engineered to destroy us as a species.
Real quick, Kiwi, can you get those definitions of prattling down? Somebody wants to know what that means biblically as well. Kiwi, can you do that and drop that at the bottom of the QSN Discord? And we'll answer that question for you. These are facts, and they are not showing you these things. They're trying to get you confused and look at the wrong cult. Do you understand what's happening? Quote unquote cult. I use that term in their terms. You see what I'm saying? They're calling the Q movement a cult. They're calling you that you're in a cult because you support what's happening with our president. We are complete 100% MAGA and CAG, keep America great. And we've got it all, man. We've got it all. We've got so much more. This case is going to explode. So here's a thread that I did back in March of 2018. I actually want to play you. Oh, let me just go to this real quick. I want to show you. Somebody had a really good comment at the bottom of this thread. Let me just go down to the bottom real quick. They showed you the actual, man, they didn't do it. Anyways, I thought it was going to be right up top, but they showed you the actual place in New York where they were doing the branding. Now let's hear from NXIVM cult leader. This isn't just like maybe saying something that is First Amendment right. This is saying something a little more nefarious than anybody I've ever heard. Let's hear it.
I've been shot at because of my beliefs. Right. I've had to make choices. Should I have bodyguards? Should I have them armed or not? Right. I've had people killed because of my beliefs and because of their beliefs and because of things that I've said. And I'm mindful of that. And I'm leading an organization that's doing something very good. You might say, this is an old Christian adage, which I think is very true. The brighter the light, the more the bugs. Right. So I think what we have is very bright light.
Yeah, well, Patriots seems to be their center. They're working around that word, and also with this word, prattling is goes back to the American Revolution. So there's a lot of interesting things with the words that Neon decided to use, which kind of really did supercharge the interest in where he's getting his information and how it just seems he has too much information sometimes, guys.
You know what? I think I was, dude, I was muted when I said all that.
Go say it again.
All right. So prating words are deceitful words. Prating words are destructive words. 3 John 9 through 10. Interpretation. Winking, a sign of secret agreement, secret flirtation, or lying. My interpretation, Neon and the likes are winking at each other by using prattling in their articles while they know they are lying. Prating words are deceitful words, guys. And that's in Proverbs 10:10, and also 3 John 9 through 10. So basically, you guys, they're talking to each other, and they're using words like grifter, boomer, Patriot. They're using all these words to communicate with each other. Neon Revolt came in here and said boomers. He said grifter. I mean, obviously he's MAGA coalition, because they're not MAGA. They're fake.
And they're hashtagging these words as a way to track each other, words that aren't really used by anyone else, so that when they hashtag them, they can see. It's a way to communicate on the battlefield without actually having to have direct comms.
So Loving Future says no connection to the Ramtha school? No, absolutely not. I haven't found any, except for the crop duster who's working with Neon Revolt and fake, wrap-up smears. So no.
Let me just say real quick for you guys out there. I wanted to just give you a little bit of understanding of this. This was the people that have written a lot of the information about Jay-Z are these same people. Yeah. Read your sources. The people writing the articles, what are their motivations? Anons, come on. You got to see through this stuff. The mainstream media has been Miss Knight has been having speakers at her place for decades, including people like Bill Cooper, Kathy O'Brien, Robert Kennedy Jr., Roseanne has been there. So come on.
Misty Spillers, not sure about boomer reference. I hear non-political people use that all the time. Go look at MAGA Coalition, dude.
That's all they say. Right. They go on do live streams and they say curse words and boomer.
So what they're counting on you guys not to do is corroborate the actual evidence. Okay? Yep. They're just hoping you jump on their little MAGA Coalition anti-Q bandwagon and don't listen to Matrixxx and Shady. That's really what they... Guys, we are trying to teach you guys to think for yourself, which is the Great Awakening, is learning and thinking for yourself. Okay.
And not being divided by any line. We are humanity. If the person is not a traitor directly committing atrocities towards our country, then we're trying to help them understand what's going on. That's it.
Yes. And also, it doesn't matter who or where we're speaking at. If I was speaking at a gas station, I'd be getting attacked right now. Do you guys understand that?
Exactly right.
They don't want us prattling about the Payseurs, because that will expose the bloodlines. Who owns the money? The bloodlines. It is a serious, huge dig, guys. It's huge.
There's not who else? Also Matrixxx. Who else is out there 5 days a week talking about it?
Nobody.
Nobody. You mean there's nobody out there on the internet doing live videos every day talking about bloodlines and Payseurs?
Nobody.
Except us?
Just us.
And we're the center of attack?
Yes.
5 anons.
You guys get it. And also, I am on the top 200 account list of who they want to remove from Twitter, the deep state, because I'm a Q Pro POTUS account. You guys remember that, right? Why are they attacking me? So these guys, do have ties to Hillary Clinton. Doug is working for Hillary Clinton.
Alex Jones is working for Hillary Clinton.
Yes. Crop Duster is working for Hillary Clinton.
Neon Revolt
is working for Hillary Clinton. These people are all working for the deep state, folks.
Okay? And this has been a setup from the beginning. Problem, reaction, solution.
Setup. Absolutely. And I just showed you Some people showed me a video of foul language or whatever, which is freedom of speech. But I showed you an actual cult leader saying that they kill people. Okay,
for their beliefs.
I have proof. Do you get it?
That's the guy saying it. And also a couple other things just to throw in while we're on this topic. Claire Bronfman passed out in court a few weeks ago whenever it was revealed that Michael Avenatti was part of the council. Also, Mark Garagos is their counsel. These are people that go on CNN. Look what happened to Avenatti yesterday. This is huge, guys.
This is huge. Now, I quickly want to show you who they're all helping, okay? So this is Q Post 2881. This is a public service announcement by Q, okay? From Q, the Q team. This is a targeted direct purge. Now, let's go over and look at who tweeted this. Here's the tweet, okay? There's the tweet. Politico reported today a wide-ranging disinformation campaign aimed at Democratic 2020 candidates is already underway on social media with signs that foreign state actors are driving at least some of the activity. And it's a article from Politico, and it went everywhere. The sustained and ongoing is your keyword there if you guys want to go just look that up on wherever, So then it's showing you the direct link. That within that is this link. Within Hillary's tweet is this link. This is who the MAGA coalition is going after for Hillary Clinton. Okay, see them all.
And this is what they. This is
Who's
what
this?
they have.
Who's
this
this?
Is what
Shady?
they've developed. This is what they've developed the attack bot reality for.
Who's this?
That's my bro.
That's me, isn't it? And this is not InfoWars. This is another account, but he uses the InfoWars. They did that to confuse you. See, I'll show you that it's not Alex Jones. Show you. It's Stop the Madness. It's this gentleman right here. And we're all together, too, now. They forced us together. This is me, okay? This is me right here. And look at this. It's an interactive list that they're trying to get out of. This is embedded within Hillary's quotes, guys, okay? These are the 200 accounts shown above as a sample of their network talking about voter fraud. And I only said voter fraud hashtag once. This is much deeper than that, okay? So let's go back to see what Q says, okay? Q says that it's a targeted direct purge, the targeted accounts. And I highlight, you'll see my name. See, there I am, okay? There he is, okay? There's the intheMatrixxx account. And 1 and 2, and then he goes on, start 2. This is the next 100, and he says this. Q says this, okay? And I don't care, if you read Q, you'll understand that every one of these people are what Q says right here. Ready? Patriots, you have been selected as threats and falsely labeled as foreign disinfo agents, though they attempt to disguise at the bottom is not all. They attempt to target and remove by false pretense all threatening voices. Elimination of free speech to prevent loss of control. These actions are now being monitored, Doug, and would strongly encourage forwarding this information to your appropriate members of Congress, Senate, and the media. We believe this is a test run to effectively silence the opposition while testing the potential media backlash and or official response that this attempt to remove silence is fascism, Doug. That's what we don't want. We don't want socialism. We don't want fascism like what you just said. We don't want that. We want freedom, okay? The attempt to remove, silence fascism, those who oppose their view narrative should further demonstrate their resolve to control the message and narrative, win at any cost. That's why we're showing you who the real cult is, guys. It's Hillary's cult. It's NXIVM, and she is involved. And the Bronfmans and the Bloodlines. This is why we're doing it.
You mean the ones that were organizing all of the witchcraft and the rituals after Donald Trump won?
That's right. That's
right. And they were doing it on the news. Like the news were telling us that, that's what they were doing.
So here's here's the next Q post I want to show you. This is 2826, and Q has told us a lot of stuff, basically talking directly to you Anons and maybe possibly myself too, and Shady Grooove and intheMatrixxx right here. When their attempts to silence through print fail, they must now include TV video. And this is a video from, I can't remember the show. Anyways, why put so much attention into a so-called conspiracy theory? Why is it critically important for them to change your opinions to prevent from opening your mind? Why is it critically important for them to change your opinion or prevent from opening your mind, guys? Just want to show you too that I was also the Red Castle, Green Castle Anon. Okay, I was queued here. All right. Here's another queue, and this is very interesting. Wait till you see this one. This is, do you believe in coincidences? Think of context. Nothing to see here. And let me go ahead and just fix this link. Here it is. Here's the link. Guess what this tweet is about? It's about the new Democratic playbook. Okay? Q has been talking to you
the whole time.
Me, everybody else. This is the new playbook needed. We see you. Okay? This is the new playbook. The new playbook is what Hillary Clinton tweeted out that we showed you above that Q dropped. Okay? They're trying to get us out of here. Okay? So then you know that Red Castle, Green Castle has been dropped by Q several times. I was even POTUSed. Okay, and that meme has been dropped several times, and here's the original tweet for that right here. There's Red Castle, Green Castle. There you go. I knew back in March 24th. That was a little crazy meme. I just used my iPhone and drew on it, and there it is. And it's been redone over and over and over and over and over and over. So I've been queued double digits with that photo that Q uses. So I must be bad, Shady.
Well, I just want to maybe just to put a little bit on top of that, everyone out there, that this is the top 200, and the FUHQ document was, I mean, Matrixxx, it had to have been what, 2,000-3,000 accounts easy. It was probably more than that.
Yeah.
So they you know, this is Q pointing to the top 200 and saying these are the largest threats. But I'm pretty sure that if you're out there and you're tweeting about Q, you're on this list as well.
Right.
Because this is all an operation. Q was showing you, look, they're organized. They're coming to shut you down, and now you're starting to see these accounts go away. Like he was showing you the ones that are X'd out. There's what, 35 of those top 200 that are already gone.
Yeah, there's
like
35 last I checked, and I haven't
right.
checked recently. Yes, absolutely.
Probably more now.
Yeah. So guys, I mean, you know, they're all exposed now. They're working for Hillary Clinton in the deep state. And let's just go ahead and go to, if you guys want to go to these posts yourself, let's go to date, okay? Let's go to February 21st, and we got to do a date range and apply that. Jay-Z, thank you. We're exposing the real cult. All right, so here we go. This is all of the things. So I want to show you this as well. This is it right here. So this is the Hillary Clinton status. For those who think this war is fake or we're not considered a major threat, this is a direct attack by Hillary Clinton on Q and pro-POTUS patriots. This article referenced has an embedded link that literally targets pro-POTUS Q Twitter accounts that have been identified by Clinton deep state as serious threats. Ability to shift the narrative. Twitter has already begun to remove targeted accounts, stages, under false pretenses. Okay, so the war is real. The threat is real. Clinton panic, Clinton fear, Judgment Day coming. 3 to 5 days. We have D-class, Shady. 3 to 5 days. We're counting it down. And
I am on the edge of my seat for this bucket 5 that's going to show the exculpatory evidence that will show that the whole investigation was the fruit of a poisonous tree.
That's right.
Ridiculous.
That's right. And I want to show you this here. Under false pretenses, they are talking about me falsely. They don't have any source of any proof or anything. They're trying to work on your feelings, guys. So remember, guys, when we're going to be witnessing true freedom, folks. And true freedom means acceptance, okay, of all. In fact, one of the biggest things that I try to teach my daughter is acceptance. We have to accept people for who they are.
And we have to give people the room to believe what they want to believe. This is, the control mechanism only works if everyone is scared of everyone else's belief systems. America is different than that, and it was founded on a different concept than that. And they are trying to drive us back into the old European model, which is you believe what you're told.
Yeah. Run the race is part of it too, guys. I'm sad to say. She's letting her old guard, belief system that this is going to be tough for everybody to realize, guys. that where we go one, we go all means all. And your belief system that has been corrupted by the corrupt religions that have been corrupted.
It doesn't just mean the people who believe what you believe.
Right.
It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't mean the people who believe what you believe. It means every one of us.
Yes.
Because every one of us has been enslaved in the pod that is the Matrix, okay? It doesn't really matter what is in your thought process if you're in the pod on the wall with everybody else.
Yeah. And
if we want to wake up, we got to wake everybody up. Otherwise, what?
And LTCQ Patriot says, don't believe, what did she say? Oh my gosh, it just cruised by. Oh yeah, here it is. Don't believe anything you are told. History is a lie. And let's just take that word apart. His story. They tell you what the frickin' word means, guys. History is a fable, and it's told by the winner. And that's a loose quote from Napoleon. Okay? His story. History has been rewritten. Remember Q telling us to get a history book from 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
60 years ago.
Right? Do you remember that? Okay.
The reason is because they have been slowly removing the real information from your academic structure and reorganizing the thoughts of the younger people. So you can't communicate with the younger people because you think things are different than they do, but you don't really understand that you're on a different plane of thought.
That's right.
You think they were taught the same thing you were, and it just isn't true.
And this fake news that we are being, slapped with, if you will, only divides. And divided, you are weak. And they know this. Together, you are strong. United, not divided, is the hashtag of the day, guys. And where we go one, we go all means all. Okay? I really want you guys to realize that, we need to get this information out. Shady, do you think we could go to the Catholic Church and go present our Pesur stuff in regards to, them buying the Catholic Church for $400 million in the 1870s? Do you think we could go there and talk about it?
Well, do you think, do you mean that we could go there and tell them the truth about it?
Yes.
Or do you mean that everybody, the people that are attacking us because we're going to one place are going to attack us no matter where we go?
No matter where we go. It was the same people that attacked me on War Drummer, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, and
the same storyline, kind of.
And I want you guys to understand too that not everybody in these religions, right, are bad. Okay, they have the goodness in their heart. They truly do. But some of their, thou shalt not judge. When I was a kid, really struck heavy to me. I am not the one to judge. Okay.
We're not put here with the tools to judge others.
But boy, people judge, don't they?
Woo. You're put here with the tools that you have are the tools to judge yourself and your own behavior and to reflect back and to inspire yourself, not to point and say my perspective is better than your perspective. Both perspectives are equal and should be respected outside of anyone harming another human being. That's what your Constitution is based in. That's what the rule of law should be based in. And that's what Anons, Matrixxx, and Shady are working on getting us back to a rule of law that is for you. Remember, the government serves you, not tells you what to do. The government are your servants.
And let's look at the word government.
Break it down for them.
Gubernare is to control or govern. You have a governor on your car. It stops you at 70 miles an hour. Gubernare, right? And then mente is the mind. The very word government means mind control.
Yep.
Capiche?
5-5.
Right.
Exactly.
Thank you. So, I was always a kid that always, and Jay-Z Knight, my gosh, thank you so much. Wow. Honored. Thank you. And thank you for having us. I'm looking forward to it. More so today.
Every day.
Than ever. Yes. And so here's this, we haven't started the drops regarding human trafficking sacrifices yet worse. QAnon post from 1/22/18, and this pic is related. Okay, this is the AP News about founder of massive international sex slave cult Keith Raniere charged with sex trafficking. Okay, March 26th, And this was kind of like a future-proof past, right? Because it says we haven't started the drops regarding human trafficking and sacrifices yet. Worst, okay? Those good who know cannot sleep. Those good who know cannot find peace. Those good who know will not rest until those responsible are held accountable. Nobody can possibly imagine the pure evil and corruption out there. Those you trust are the most guilty of sin. Who are we taught to trust? If you are religious, pray. 60% must remain private, at least for humanity. These people should be hanging. This is what people don't want us talking about, folks.
And it's obvious because of the story. I mean, every single little story that happens that has anything to do with something salacious, the media is all over it. But wow, they sure are leaving this. You know, we have a presidential candidate, a person who's running on the Democrat ticket that is involved in this.
That's
standing
right.
up there. The person that was given, okay, listen to this. Kirsten Gillibrand was given the seat in New York. She didn't win an election.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So, and now this person's standing up like, oh, I'm some sort of virtue signaling a steward of justice bringing forth into the. Stop it. Just stop it. What are we going to do? Matrixxx, are we going to import every single human being on earth to America? Or are we going to change the world and get rid of the corruption so that we can be peaceful within our own daily lives? See, right. Look what they're trying to do. They're trying to tell you that there is no such thing as an American sovereign person. They're trying to pass legislation that allows them to kill children at 9 months old. That's what they are doing. You want to call it infanticide, that's okay to call it. They're killing children at 9 months old and saying that it's okay because the mother doesn't want the child. You got to stop this. This is insane. This has gone off the rails. People need to come. 90% of America would not even hear of this, but people are asleep. They're not being told. The reason they're not being told is because the people that are in control do not want you to know what their game is, and they do not want you to know what they do with the material. Let's just put it that way. It's shocking, and it is finding its way into your food supply. It's just that simple. And they're using it as a mind control technique because people in America are consuming things that make them, quote unquote, a little cannibalistic.
That's right. And Kiwi Patriot says, at JZ Knight, thank you. I did my homework. HRC went after you, and you stood your ground. You know,
she did.
Kiwi Patriot and I and Shady and many people, pseudonym, have basically done our homework, guys. Okay, we have done our homework. And look, Kiwi is amazing, and it doesn't matter because you know what the wrap-up smears are absolutely insane, and I've been wrap-up smeared. Yes, War Drummer is part of it, guys. War Drummer is now joining the MAGA coalition. In fact, when I was doing the War Drummer show on the Pacers, I was on there, a guest on the show 5 times. I was never with him. And yes, he bought me dinner a couple of times, but he's lying and saying that I paid him, and when I didn't pay him anymore, that's when the knives came out. No, I didn't want to join his charter of control over the Q movement. Okay, War Drummer had my Facebook page for everybody to see during one of my shows. And that's how the MAGA coalition got their signal to dox me. Okay? Yep,
and maybe tell them the little DM conversation there at the end. Whenever you asked him directly, "Are you part of all this?" and he said, "What was it like? Something like I don't want to comment on that."
Right. So, wait, who's Deborah? You must be new here today. Wait, Deborah must be new here today, but here you go. MAGA coalition and Neon Revolt confirmed. We broke it yesterday, and they admitted it today. Okay. Do you get it? We said Matrixxx figured it out yesterday. So yes, MAGA, Neon Revolt, no good. So don't buy my book. So yes, Shady, where were we? I'm sorry. I just wanted to answer Deborah real quick because it's important. What was I going to say?
No, that's good. I was wrapping it up there.
Yeah. So there. So
I was talking about War Drummer. I was talking about War Drummer and your the way he indicated that this was an operation to try to to get you to agree to a charter, and you didn't agree to the charter, and then he sent out the attack dogs.
Right, and War Drummer, his name is actually part of the bloodline, Boutwell. It's funny, when I did the research first, it did show that it was French, and then it turned to Scottish somehow. But Boutwell is, and he lives in Louisiana. Do you guys remember the Louisiana? Remember what that was called? What was that called, Shady? French something, right? We're French, guys.
French.
All right. The French Purchase. What is it? Louisiana Purchase. It's French. Everybody was French.
The Louisiana Purchase. Yes.
Right. Everybody was French. We have a French male thing called a castrated Addis. It's called the Statue of Liberty facing France, guys. We're French. I mean, it's all there. This is what they don't want me talking about. You get it? 5 by 5, hopefully. So let's keep going with the real cult. This is Allison Mack, right? Allison Mack is Smallville's co-star who was invited to NXIVM meetings, but she was, she was arrested, okay, for NXIVM, one of the first. And here are the Q post with Mack. So Ray Chandler is Allison Mack times 100. So there's even worse connection to the NXIVM, okay? Let's read from the bottom up because that's the first one first. Mack is naming names, big names in Hollywood, government, local, federal. Proof, the Standard Hotel helicopter crash. All related. Future will prove pass. Adam Schiff, feeling okay today? Why is the Mexican border Long Beach port so important? TikTok LLC. Q. Allison Mack singing like a canary, as Alan Dershowitz would say. Canary palm tree. Signal. Q. Because on 420 of 18, Q posted a palm tree, a canary palm, from the mansion at Mar-a-Lago. 1208. Over the target. Expand further. Wendy, Hussein, Mac, AS. Open source. Q. And this is the article. Site can't be reached. Wait, I know why. Maybe. Let's just see if this takes it out. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It could be. We'll have to check it out. Anyways, I've got it in the thread. Here's the next one. Q responds to that and says, "This door will be open later. The choice to know will be yours." End. Okay. Then we've got 1214. Why does image search show Maggie Nixon and Obama? Return an image of Abramovich and DeFranco only. I think we are over the target. Q answers, bigger than you can imagine. POTUS warning shot. Mac. Snowball. Why is Hussein pictured with this H. Wood child many times? What are pet names? Conspiracy? Q. 1368. Allison Mack, NXIVM, arrested. Date. We'll get to that. When does a bird sing? Schneiderman resigns. Date. Coincidence. Eyes wide open. Who will be next? Watch NYC. Watch California. Q. Then we'll go back to my thread. Okay. We're asking the questions. This is, let's look at NXIVM posts. 972. Think outside the box. Timing of release. Post Facebook news. Facebook worldwide. Google worldwide. Amazon worldwide. Twitter worldwide. Tracking active. Listening active. Data shared. Data used. Used for what? Kickbacks big time. Private. Public. Bypass regulations. Laws. Intelligence A's across the globe are in partnership to spy on citizens? Constitutional crisis? Magnitude? Who can you trust? Who organized? How do social media search engine platforms weight elections? Regulations or kill stop? Peace through strength at Snowden. Shine the light bright. DOA. Dead on arrival. Use logic. Nancy Salzman, historic timeline. MSM will not highlight top to bottom. Unravel. Q. The next one, NXIVM. Allison Mack, NXIVM arrest date. Okay, we just went over that one, and we'll get to that in 1 second. Q 2128. SA controls U.S. puppets. Strings cut. D's dropping all around over sexual misconduct. First stage. Coincidence directly after SA? Saudi Arabia? Don't you realize the war has gone public? List who will not be running for re-election. Coincidence? Phase 1. Easy to swallow. Loss of power / influence. Good time to prosecute. Just wait until next week. You are all Patriots. Q. And then we get Q responding because he posted that. And then says, why are powerful, influential people resigning due to past sexual misconduct allegations? Why are these allegations now surfacing? 10-month span. Why now? Human trafficking arrests up? SA cooperating? NXIVM? When does a bird sing? Eyes wide open. White House response. Trump working to end human trafficking. Coincidence? Network being dismantled? Sheep no more. Q. And this is Trump's. This is what he's doing, guys. March 13th, 2018, President Donald J. Trump is working to end human trafficking. My administration will focus on ending the absolute horrific practice of human trafficking, and I am prepared to bring the full force and weight of our government, whatever we can do in order to solve this horrific problem. You can read that
pain
as well. This is pain, guys.
That is pain. That is a shot across the bow to every single one of them, from the from your leaders in China to the Dalai Lama to whoever you want to mention that's involved in this. This is a massive statement from our POTUS.
Funny, they don't like this. I'm buffering a lot. Yeah, they don't like this broadcast, Shady.
No, I see that people are talking about it out there. If you back it up just a little bit or you knock down your resolution a little, it should stream. But we anticipate this anytime we talk about it, and it happens.
Yeah, every time.
As soon as we go into talking about what is going on with the bloodline families.
Do you think that this intheMatrixx channel has had only 31,000 subscribers for 7 weeks?
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
No, I don't.
Amazing. So there we go. So the NXIVM benefactor funneled illegal donations to win Clinton favor. Ex-cult member. And let's go to that article right now. This is May 13th, 2019. This is NXIVM benefactor funneled illegal donations to win Clinton's favor. Ex-cult member. And that's Claire Bronfman, a.k.a. Illuminati Bloodline. You can tell. Inbreeding.
You really can.
Inbreeding at its finest. So
it really messes them up.
It does. Bronfman, who used her fortune to fund NXIVM and whims of its leader, Keith Raniere, actually she was probably controlling Raniere because she is the bloodline, is accused of helping Raniere steal email passwords from perceived enemies, laundering money to help non-citizens enter U.S., and paying off debts Raniere racked up on credit card of a dead girlfriend. She is also accused of recruiting and grooming young women to join a secret society within NXIVM called DOS, which actually served as a harem for Raniere. The 40-year-old heiress pled guilty last month to charges of conspiracy to conceal and harbor an illegal alien for financial gain and fraudulent use of identification for her role in the cult. Raniere has pled not guilty to charges including racketeering, conspiracy involving acts of child sexual exploitation, and possession of child pornography. It's going to be amazing when that laptop gets unsealed. Interesting. And remember, page 294 of the OIG report is Hillary Clinton Foundation Crime Against Children. And remember, it's not one crime because children is plural, okay? But
correct.
Everybody always says crimes against children, but it actually is crime against children.
Correct.
Just so you know. And what does Steve think? Or excuse me.
Isn't that interesting?
What do you think, Tom?
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting. Oh, man. I love Tom Fitton, and keep doing your great work, sir. Judicialwatch.org. Mac was arrested on 4/20. Okay, so here is the proof of Schneiderman. Schneiderman is New York big lawyer dude, right? So he was arrested May 8th, and Smallville actress was arrested April 20th. That's Q days. That's 17 days apart. 17 is Q in the alphabet. Coincidence?
No.
They had to get Schneiderman out in order to prosecute these people. Okay, he was a district attorney for New York. Here's the Q post. Allison Mack, NXIVM arrest date. When does a bird sing? Schneiderman resigns date. And we got 17. That is 17. Coincidence? Eyes wide open. Who will be next? Watch New York City. Watch California Q. We just got Greg Campbell says, this fight is going to get a lot uglier, guys. We are with you 100%. I will make sure and become a full-fledged Patreon tonight. The real fight begins now. Pain and justice. Where we go one, we go all. QAnon, Q Army, General Flynn. Absolutely, guys. And mods, please, if you guys have my Patreon, our Patreon, go ahead and drop it. We also have a PayPal. I'm going to go ahead and just drop Patreon right now for you guys. There's Patreon if you guys do want to support us. I mean, obviously, we are over the target in a big way. I'm on a list for Hillary Clinton and the deep state, and all these shills are working for her. You guys are starting to see it. Here's PayPal right here, guys, okay? Thank you very much. And also, we've got the Super Chat here, and Jay-Z, thank you so very much. And thank you to Kiwi and Greg. Much, much love to all of you guys. Here we go. This is another one. This is Allison Mack with the Allison Mack things and talking about Maria Sunshine Coogan. This is the victim of a Scottsdale plane crash. Q pointed us to that. So this is a grand jury who indicted Mack, longtime NXIVM follower, on sex trafficking, sexual abuse, and conspiracy and forced labor. Why is the Mexican border and Long Beach so important, guys? This is why. It's not about immigration. It's not about, illegals coming in. It's about sex trafficking, drug trafficking, and weapons trafficking, and MS-13. Got it?
Correct.
Got it.
And wasn't I might be misremembering this. I'll just check with you. But was Coogan? Wasn't she an employee at Standard? Am I wrong about that?
Yes, Coogan.
Okay.
Yes, she was. She was.
At Standard Hotel with them.
She ran the book. She was like the general manager. Yes.
Okay, right. Okay, I thought I was remembering that right. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, she also run the Hollywood Life. It's a celebrity gossip site. Coogan, 23, was flying to Las Vegas with several young friends who were also killed. 3 of them, including Coogan, said to be Instagram celebrities because their large following on the website. Coogan is known for Instagram as Maria Sunshine and has 31,000 followers. Coogan's family lives in Santa Rosa, and her parents told San Diego's ABC 10 that she had moved to San Diego to pursue a modeling career and recently, moved to West Hollywood. She was known for her passion for horses as well as modeling. Just before the crash, Coogan took a video of herself, fellow passengers including and Happy Patel, 26, who also had a large Instagram following. The federal transportation. No, this was a different one. And she also, believe it or not, had a GoFundMe account, believe it or not, after that. It's amazing, guys. So Allison Mack, NXIVM, Standard Hotel, all connected. Here are the all the connections here. I know it's a hard to see graphic, but this is the Hussein in the middle with Wendy, which could be Allison Mack, Adam Schiff, Marina Abramovich, Maria Coogan, Chelsea Handler, Standard Hotel, Podesta Brothers, HOC, David Hogg, and more. Madeleine McCain. Okay? There's Obama pictured with little girl. I mean, these people are sick, guys. Very sick. And this is the cult that they don't want you looking at. They want to make up fake cults, to sway your head on a swivel. These people are pure evil, Joan. Absolutely. They are sick POSs. Wonder how they knew what human this is absolutely disgusting, guys. This is disgusting, guys.
And it's on display right in front of you. Pay attention, please.
Yeah. So we did it. I mean, we did this thread. I did it yesterday, pulling up some of the old research, some of the Brilliant Anon's new research. This is it, guys. This is it. Oh, this is the place where Half Moon, this is where the brandings took place in New York. Hey, I used to go to that place all the time. Bill, get out of here, Bill, you scumbag. Jeez.
So to be clear here, you have the 2 biggest stories ever in American history, pretty much. I mean, the exposure of the cult that's been running your government and all institutions for the past 150 years. And then you also have the a coup instigated by the cult against a duly elected president, and every single voice out there other than Patriots pretty much attacking him. 5-5, guys. The lines are drawn. Q came here. Q came here to help us decipher, draw the line, and realize who the traitors are, who the Patriots are, and who needs help. 1, 2, 3. Very, very simple. That's what we're doing. We're not needing to do anything other than wake people up gently who ask you questions. If you can do that in your reality, you are winning, we are winning, and together we will move forward. But that is why we've been given such clear, you saw what we just went over in the last hour. That is clear, concise evidence pointing towards every government official pretty much for the last 100 years. They're all involved in this stuff. They're all involved in the cover-up. John McCain, Nancy Pelosi, all these people behind the scenes, they think it is hilarious the way they play you. And, oh, I'm a Republican over here. Oh, I'm a Democrat over here. Oh, when we go out there, this is like the WWE. We're going to get out there, and then you're going to say this, and I'm going to say that, and then we're going to say this, and I'm going to say that, and then we're going to come back and have some drinks. Okay?
Right.
That's what's been going on in your government for decades, and we are exposing it along with you.
That's right. And I want to say hello to DJ Giafani, who's from the Patriots Soapbox, who thinks it's weird that Jay-Z Knight donated today. He says, I'm telling you guys, keep your eyes on the Patriots Soapbox. Keep your eyes on.
We kind of, calm down over there.
Calm down. It's time to stop. Okay, you're exposing yourself.
Maybe put some Q posts back up on your page so people can see you're connected to Q whenever they tune in. That'd be cool.
Yep. Conscious Abe was in the Patriots United server that Neon Revolt is a member of as well for this wrap-up smear against me. They're going to fail. They're going to fail. Okay? Did you hear me, guys? They're going to fail.
They already failed.
Yeah.
They just kind of don't know it.
Right. And I feel bad because, I really want them to win. All right? And, again, we're going to go ahead and I want to play this video. It is RG. Oh, no. It's removed, JT. Okay, hang on. Let me get
a current one is removed?
Thank you for the pain. All right, let's play another one that I found the other day. Here we go.
Souls have kept us all free. Look into
Where We Go One, We Go All, QAnon anthem from featuring Stephen John. I actually like that song as well. And somebody was asking about our friend War Drummer. Let me go ahead and show you that War Drummer is in fact working with MAGA Coalition. Here's Crop Duster, owner of the Patriot United server. And here's War Drummer. I tell you, wait, I am not, wait, I tell you, I worked with that chameleon. Gave him money to be on my show. I can't do him anymore. My show, and to help because he supposedly lost his job, helped him get set up. And when I said, okay, you're good to go, no need for me to pay you anymore, that's when the knives came out.
What is he talking
about? I
about?
have no freaking idea. So War Drummer's good. Let me tell you, he's attacking intheMatrixxx too, along with the MAGA Coalition. You guys need to wake up. I've got it all. I don't say stuff just to say stuff.
And we also don't just put stuff out just to put stuff out.
Right.
We're letting people show their true colors, guys. Matrixxx and I were doing a pretty deep dive investigation into your Discord this last year, and we came up with lots and lots of interesting things that we have. So just letting you know, there's a lot more out there as soon as they start piping up and getting louder.
Did you guys see this? This is New York Times op-ed calls out unbelievable conditions in New York-led cities. But in that video is this picture. Let me get this picture. And this is courtesy of our friend Mud Duck. And here we go. He's basically saying, do you see the 17? 13, 17, 26. So there's numbers in this photo. I see the 13 up at the top. I see the 17 over at the far right, and I see the 26 hidden by the masking tape on the left. So very, very interesting. I don't know what that means. I just thought it was interesting. But yeah, guys, we have it all. So, and I'm sad to say that we have it all. I mean, I don't want to tell you that these people are bad. All right? I wanted them to be good. But everybody is attacking me. And who's on the is War Drummer on the top 200 list, Shady? That
nope.
Hillary Clinton wants off. Who else isn't on there? Anybody? They're all not on there, right? Do you get it? Joe M's not on there. Okay. So be careful who you follow is what Q says. And if you guys think that I am bad, please unfollow me because I have the truth with me, and I will always have the truth with me. And Shady, that about wraps it up. I think we did pretty good. We exposed the MAGA Coalition, Neon Revolt, Wardrobe. Who else? Everybody.
Well, the whole Bronfman bloodline Nexium cult, the YouTube didn't really like that too much, did they?
No, and DJ Jafani did not like, from the Patriot Soapbox, did not like Jay-Z Knight giving us, $400. Thank you very much, Jay-Z Knight. I can't tell you how much your support means to me, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
And every single anon out there who has contributed to this movement, you've got to understand this is Patriot-supported radio or YouTube. People are not quite understanding the reality that this is being brought to you because of you. And that is really amazing thing. I mean, super amazing thing because our interests are the exact same as yours. We want freedom. We want liberty. We want this whole bureaucracy swamp removed. That's what we want. We want it drained. We want it all drained, and we want it cleaned up, and we want to be treated equally under the law, whether or not you're an elected congressman or you are the person that is waiting a table. We want to be equal.
That's right.
And we want government officials held accountable to their contracts and their responsibilities, which is lost on anyone out there who is managing government contracts, it seems, from top to bottom.
Right. And, guys, you guys really need to understand and learn for yourself, because don't believe what I say, but look at the patterns, okay? There's patterns. They use that word, be careful who you follow. They use the word Patriot. That's an operation by the Maki. That's the CIA operation. Do you guys get that, right?
To keep Q people from actually doing something to let other people know.
Jackie, no, absolutely not. And she knows what I'm saying there. And we've got to learn. We've got to corroborate the evidence. If somebody brings you evidence from a Daily Beast or a wrap-up smear kind of campaign, go research it. I encourage you to research it. But if you don't find any facts, then I think we've got a problem, guys. You see?
You mean Southern Poverty Law Center isn't facts?
No.
Oh.
No. You know what else we've got too? Can I show you this? JT is also As the Q Turns on Twitter, and he wrote his rebuttal to the Daily Beast and Neon Revolt. And we have the Flynns on our side. Do you understand this, guys? Do you guys understand this?
Our Anons know.
Okay. All right. And God bless you guys. You know, put on the full armor of God. These attacks are affecting people. Last Thursday, you know, I was really worn out. But you know what? I am reinvigorated with what we found out today. And I knew the light would be shown. I don't even have to ask for it. It just comes. And thank you all, every single one of you out there for your support. Doug Stewart, thanks for coming in today. You know, really, seriously. The chat was open for Neon, too. He could have came in and exposed himself some more. But, you know, feel free, guys. And much, much love, Shady. We've got our outro pick.
We're getting ready to squeeze it down again into the molecular level and get out of here, guys. Thanks so much for coming over again today and joining us on the Matrixxx Groove Hour. You guys are the reason we're here, and you guys know the truth. And we are going to go full steam ahead into D-Class soon. And boy, oh boy, are we going to have some fun stuff to talk about then. So with that, Matrixxx, thanks for all you do. Thanks for putting all this together. Thanks for helping me, Patriots, Anons, win on another day. Much love, guys. Much love.
Right, and I want to just wrap this up. Ben Davis Jr. says, you guys are so being bashed by the PSB channel. So there's your answer, guys. Patriots protect Patriots. Patriots do not bash other Patriots. I am in a defensive position right now because I have a Daily Beast article being used against me. I've got a Neon Revolt tied now admittingly to the MAGA coalition, and people on the Patriot soapbox are bashing me. I would question their intentions. Maybe they don't like our YouTube channel. Maybe they don't like our website. Maybe they're jealous. And with that, much love to you guys, Anons, because we're not going to stop. We're going to continue to bring the pain. At Shady Groove with 3 O's on Twitter. At intheMatrixxx with 3 X's. 0 hour coming for me. Truth hurts, doesn't it, guys? Truth hurts, Deep State. Love you guys very, very much. Keep that armor of God on. I pray for each and every one of you, up to and including everybody attacking me. Prayers. God bless you all. Tomorrow, 1 p.m., YouTube/C/intheMatrixxx with 3 X's. That's how you find us here live every day, 1 p.m. See ya. Peace out, guys. Much love.